Hi everyone, NETFQ here and welcome to another EVE Online video. What we'll be doing today is participating in a new event called The Hunt. This event has two parts. The first part involves having to scan down mysterious capsules in space. Once you destroy them, you can loot the item called the Hunt Acceleration Gate Key. This key is required to activate the acceleration gates at special event sites called Guristas Hunt Outposts. The second part of the hunt involves you having to try and find these Guristas Hunt Outposts, which are, randomly spawned in space and, are very, very hard to find. They are definitely few and far between. So you will have to travel some distance to actually find one. The Guristas Hunt Outpost site has two rooms. The first room spawns about 4 waves of NPC frigates and destroyers. The second room just contains the one frigate called the Guristas Automated VHF-21. This is the main NPC that drops the loot. So let's get started trying to find these mysterious capsules in space. Right, so in this first system I've noticed a mysterious white capsule on D-scan at 14 AU. So I quickly stopped my ship because I don't want to jump through this jump gate that I was going to. And I set it down to 10 AU. It's still there, so I changed my range down to 5 and it's disappeared. So I know that capsule is between 5 and 10 AU. I then open up the system map and I just see what is between 5 and 10 AU. And as you can see, it's planet 6, which is between those distance, so the capsule must be there. These capsules are either in asteroid belts or around the moons. And asteroid belts and moons are obviously around planets, so I know it's definitely over by this planet 6 here. I then changed my range down to 1 AU just to make sure that the mysterious white capsule is still there, so yep, it's definitely here. I then changed my overview settings to waypoints, and I also changed my angle down to 5 degrees. And what I do is I hold down the V key, which is the key for scanning, and I press the left click button on each of these waypoints within 1 AU. And that basically does a directional scan in the direction of whatever object I'm clicking on. So I'm just basically scanning in the direction of everything within 1 AU. And that includes all the moons and all the asteroid belts around planet 6. And yep, it's Murphy's Law that it's definitely the last one. And it's 8 million kilometers away and it's an asteroid belt. So I'm now making my way over there because we know that the mysterious white pod is there. And what I've noticed is that with all these mysterious capsules that spawn in asteroid belts, they are always accompanied by NPC rats, which can be quite annoying, especially if they, warp disrupt you, that you have to destroy them before you can get out. But it's not too much problems as long as you're well tanked. You won't have any issue. So anyway, I basically make my way over to the pod. And I basically destroy it, which is what you need to do. And then, make my way over 15 kilometers away, 14. And what we're going to do is we're going to loot it and see what we get. So you're always guaranteed to get one of those Hunt Acceleration Gate keys. Another thing that may spawn in the wreck is one of the informant corpses as well. So I don't know if they're worth anything or not, or if you just want to, loot it for keepsake. But it's quite interesting that you can, loot the corpse of an NPC player. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, so just destroying some of the rats while I'm slow boating over there. And as you can see, the only thing that we've got here is the Hunt Acceleration Gate Key. And as you can see, I've already killed 3 pods previously, so that makes pod number 4 I've killed. So I've got 4 acceleration gate keys. So let's go over and see if we can get any more. Okay, I'm in a different system now and I discover that there's a mysterious orange capsule on D-scan. So I start changing the range, from 14 to 10 to 5. And into 1 AU, and I notice it's still there, so it's definitely within 1 AU. So what I do is I open up my map just to see exactly where we are in the solar system, and yeah, 1 AU, we're only close to one planet, and that's planet number 8. So I know that this capsule is definitely within planet number 8. The moons or the asteroid bouts around that planet. So I do what I did the last time and just open up my directional scan, change the angle down to 5 AU, press the V key and my left click button, and yeah, just go down the list of everything within 1 AU, and I found it. It's now around moon number 4 of planet 8. So yeah, I warp over to moon number 4, and hopefully it's still going to be there. Now these mysterious capsules can warp off. They don't stay around an asteroid belt or moon for long, so you do have to be quick in scanning them down and destroying them. So there we are. I'm now within range, so hopefully I'm going to start firing soon. There we go, and it is going down. There we go, and that's capsule number, I guess this is number 5 now. So we're just going to slow boat over there and see what we get in the loot. I should fit an afterburner or something to this Kikimora, but yeah. That's fine. There are no hostiles in space, so I'm not in a rush, so yeah, we can slow boat over there. That's fine. Alright, just about there. Now there are different coloured pods. So you've got an orange one, you've got a red one, you've got a white one, and I guess you've got other colours as well. I don't think the colours mean anything. You don't get any additional loot in the different colours. They all have the Hunt Acceleration Gate key, and yeah, there is a chance to drop this, which is a DED Informant's Frozen Corpse. So yeah, this doesn't do anything. I guess it's just for a keepsake, that you can keep it in your hangar and yeah, just admire it from time to time if you like. But yeah, so you get the Informant's corpse, which is I guess a random drop. It doesn't drop all the time, but yeah. And as you can see, yeah, the destroyed capsule does leave a nice small little cloud in space, and it even wobbles as well like a capsule does, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so that is now Hunt Acceleration Gate key number 5. So I guess next time what we'll do is we will go out and we will try and find one of these Guristas Hunt Outposts and actually run a site. So yeah, let's try and find one now. Right, so I finally found a system that has a Guristas Hunt Outpost site in there, and we warp into that now. Unfortunately, there are a couple of bad guys in the system with me. They are campers, so I'm not too worried about them, but what I will do is keep the directional scanner window open just to make sure that they don't try and follow me into the site. So I'll be spamming that every now and then just to make sure that they're not going to follow me. Now with these Guristas Hunt Outpost sites, they do only allow frigates and destroyers in, so if you're wanting to fly anything bigger, you won't be able to. And I'm in a Kikimora, which is a destroyer, and they are fantastic ships to use for these sites. I do highly recommend them. I will show you the fit after this encounter. So here we go. Let's go in and let's get some loot. So the first thing you're going to see once you land is 6 quite colourful silos. I don't think they actually do anything, so you can basically ignore them. What you need to do though is you need to pay attention to these rats, and yeah, you want to kill the ones that web you and newt you as quickly as possible. Now I do have a web and I do have a NOS fitted to my Kikimora. I do highly recommend them because these newts do hurt. So I always have a NOS there just to be able to leech back some cap from the NPCs that I'm killing. A web is highly, I guess, highly recommended because these are quite fast moving frigates and destroyers, so you want to try and slow them down as much as possible so you can apply as much damage as possible. So that's basically what I do. I target each one, I web them, I put my NOS on them, and I kill them. And yeah, as I said before, there are basically 4 waves, so we're just about to get rid of the first wave. And this one's quite far away. But yeah, they are very, very fast moving, so they do come in really, really fast and really quick, so you've got to web them down just so you can start applying damage properly. And there we go, that's that one down. Right, the next wave is turned up. So again, always want to get rid of the ones that are going to newt you and web you first. They have to die first, definitely. So we have this guy here, which is a Hunt Condor, so we'll kill that one pretty quickly. Alright, and I guess the rest doesn't really matter which order you do them in. Not too worried about the one that's warp scramming me. Well, not warp scramming me, I guess it's warp disrupting me. But yeah, you only worry about the NPCs that are warp disrupting you if you see one of the bad guys in system with you coming in after you. That's when you start to worry. But anyway, as I said, they're normally AFK cloaky campers, so I'm not too worried about them. Right, 2 more NPCs to go. Okay, one of them. Yeah, I love the animation for the NOS and the web on the Kikimora, with that blue and red effect there. That's pretty awesome. Right, there we go. So while we wait for the next wave to come in, I guess it's always good to take a screenshot. So that's basically what I'm doing now. Got to get a good screenshot for the YouTube thumbnail, don't you? So yeah, it's always good. And yeah, as you can see, the NPCs have warped in because I'm going to get scrammed. Yeah, there we go. Scrammed and webbed now. There we go. So yeah, always get rid of the ones that are scramming you and newting you. And as you can see, that Hunt Blackbird there, that is wanting to target disrupt me. So I want to kill that guy as well as quickly as possible, because you really don't want to lose targets in here. And as you can see, they are doing quite a bit of damage, so you want to try and kill them as quickly as possible. But yeah, I'll show you the fit after. But yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, this Kikimora is very, very, very well adapted to running these sites. I know that there are many other ships that you can use. I know that you can use a Retribution as well. Some people fly Retributions in these sites and they do very well. But no, I just prefer the Kikimora. Right, 2 more to go. 2 more NPCs to kill. And yeah, just spamming D-scan because I just noticed there's a newt that's popped into the system as well. So just spamming D-scan just to make sure that that guy isn't going to come into the site either. Right, and another wave has just turned up. So let's go ahead and kill this one. This is the last wave. This is wave number 4. So again, want to kill the ones that are trying to target disrupt you and newt you. And yeah, and obviously web you as well. They are the ones that need to die first. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that newt's left system, which is great. So it's just the 2 cloaky campers there, which is fine. There we go. Getting webbed, getting warp disrupted, getting muted. So yeah, I'm basically not going anywhere. 4 more to go. Get rid of this guy that's webbing me, so at least I can start moving. There we go, I can start moving again. 3 more to go. Yeah, love those special effects. That's awesome with the blue and red there. Awesome. 2 more to go. And the last one hopefully will die pretty quick. So you notice that all these NPCs, they do come in really close. They come in, 6,000 kilometers, or not 6,000 kilometers, sorry, 6,000 meters or closer. So you only want to use you only want to use short range ammo for these encounters. Nothing is going to get out of your range. They're all going to come in really close to you and orbit you at speed. So yeah, short range ammo and a web, I guess, are the two main things you must have. Oh, and an active tank as well. Definitely need an active tank. Alright, so all the waves are now dead. So there are 4 waves in total. It's a good opportunity just to reload your ammo. And yes, slowboat over to the next acceleration gate, which will take you into the second room. Now you can loot the NPC wrecks, but as far as I understand, they don't actually have anything special inside of them. So because I'm on a slow ship, I don't think it's worth me actually looting them. So I tend not to in the first room. And there we go, we're in the last room, and you get a Gurista automated VHF TAC 21, which is a frigate. And yeah, that does quite a bit of damage, and it comes at you really quick. So you've got to get your web on it, and you've got to start shooting it as soon as possible, because yeah, it can do a lot of damage. So that's it. I set my orbit up, so I am orbiting it and it's orbiting me. I have my web, my NOS and my guns on it, and they are slowly working. It's about to die. Boom, dead. Easy peasy. And of course that NPC is the one that contains all the nice shiny loots. Lowboat over there, that's it. See what we've got. Right, not too much here. So we've got a 10th tier Overseer personal effects. We've got a 7th tier Overseer's personal effects, and we've got a couple of other bits and bobs in there as well. So not too much in this one. I have heard that Gecko NPC Gecko BPC blueprints can drop as well as other shiny stuff. So I guess there'll be a small percent drop rate, but yeah, these sites are definitely worth doing. The only gripe I have is that, yeah, as I said before, these sites are few and far between. I mean, yeah, you have to travel quite a bit to even find one of these sites, so they don't spawn too often, which is a pity. So it is going to take you time to do it. I mean, I've spent close to a day searching for them, and I've only ever found 2 sites. So unfortunately, yeah, the spawn rate for these is quite low. But anyway, definitely worth doing. I mean, if you get one of the Gecko BPCs, then yeah, that can definitely be worth quite a bit of money. And of course, these Overseer personal effects as well, they do sell for quite a lot of money in Jita. And of course, yeah, other drops as well can be quite valuable. Anyway, so let's go over the fit, shall we? So I can show you exactly what I do to set my Kikimora up. Right, so let's open up the fitting window for my Kikimora. So in the high slots, all I've got is, you've got the light disintegrator Tech 2 gun with their Tetron exotic plasma small charge. As you can see, the optional range is within 18 kilometers. So as I said, I mean, these rats do come in really close, 6 kilometers or less. So you want to definitely use short range ammo. The other high slot I've got is just a small energy NOS, which leeches 10 points per 2.5 seconds. For the mid slots, I've just got my small cap battery Tech 2. I have a cap recharger Tech 2, and of course I have my stasis webifier Tech 2 as well. For the low slots, what I have is an armor thermal hardener Tech 2, an armor kinetic hardener Tech 2, I have a reactive armor hardener, and my active I guess defense here is the Dark Blood small armor repairer. It doesn't actually have to be a faction module. I'm sure you can get away with just using the Tech 2 version of it, but yeah, just to make doubly sure I'm not going to die, I always like to use faction modules for my active hardeners. For the rigs, what I have is the small capacitor control circuit Tech 1. I have 2 of them, and I have a small nanobot accelerator Tech 1, and that's basically it. And yeah, this Kikimora does do the job quite nicely. So anyway, hope you found this video enjoyable, and yeah, gave you some hints and tips about how to scan down these mysterious capsules in space, and yeah, actually how to actually run these Guristas Hunt Outpost sites. So until the next time, fly safe, and bye for now.